Hello, everybody. Back again with another episode of Jehovah Said. And this one is going to be about narcissist and karma. Jehovah, please forgive me for my sins and my shortcomings that I may approach you here. And if the Holy Spirit can please come and clear, protect, and cleanse my energy. And Jehovah, when you're here, would you let the audience and me know? I hope it keeps a light on this. Let's go do this. Oh, is it there? Good. Can you clear the energy, Holy Spirit? Hold on. I gotta put my arm up a little higher so I can do this. There we go. Okay. Now you can clear it for me, please. Sorry. Jehovah, when you're here, let us know, please. You here? Hey, Daddy. Okay, Dad. Can you clear that for me? I would like to talk about narcissists and how they receive karma. Okay? So I'm going to just kind of outline some things, and you let me know if it's true or not. What I think I understand. Narcissists imitate emotion. Is that correct? Yep. Which means they don't have emotions. And emotions describe our feelings. So when you have a feeling, your emotion is what comes from the feeling that you have. So, and emotions is what causes vibrations in our body, correct? Causes what frequency we're vibing off of. Low, high frequency, low vibration, high vibrations, things like that. Yes. Okay, you're excited about that. All right, clear. And if that's the case, if narcissists don't have any emotions about feelings, and your vibration is necessary in order to manifest, correct? Yes. How much feeling you have about, how much emotion you have about something you feel determines your high ability to manifest. How much you feel it, or how much emotional investment you have in what you want. Okay. Okay, clear. So if emotions is necessary to manifest, and narcissists don't have emotions, they are truly unable with their own willpower to manifest. Is that a correct statement, Jehovah? Okay. Clear. That was a yes. Now, It's better. Like, yeah. Okay, that's better. Oh, that's better. Much better. Now, they're unable to manifest. Um, and that is the reason why they go with the most empathic people in the world who have high manifesting abilities, high vibrations, because they manifest off of our energy. They achieve things off of our energy, correct? That's correct. All right, clear that? Now, let's talk about how reaping what your soul works, or people, karmic law. When we experience something, or all of our actions have a frequency, and it gets stored up out in the universe in a negative or a positive. And during a 7-year period, all that energy during double time, all that energy is stored up in the environment. Sorry, not the environment, in the universe. Is that correct, Jehovah? Clear? At the end of a 7-year period, the universe releases and cleanses itself from all of that built up energy. And it returns it on the same energy cycle that it received it. Is that correct? Okay. So if you imagine like a big bucket just being dumped, and then all those little currents that it was attached to, cords, electrical cords, let's just say electrical cords. All those little electrical cords are just going straight back to earth and says, now you take this back and see if you can do something better with that, because you need to restore your energy anyway. So we held on to it for this time period. Now you need to have your energy back, and you need to, do something with that. Clean it up, reshape it, reform it, whatever it is. But it's going back to your IP address, because that's where it came from. Now, is that correct, Jehovah? That's a yes. Okay, clear. Now, even if within that 7-year period, if someone garbage can, energy garbage can, got overfull, it's possible for that dump to come sooner than 7 years. Is that correct, Jehovah? Okay, all right, got it. You can either, does that mean good or bad, Jehovah? For good, if your energy garbage, or if your energy bank up there got overfull with good things, will it also reward you before our 7-year period? Okay, because it can only hold so many currents of energy. All right, okay, that's good to know. So you just like do a whole bunch of good stuff and make sure that you just get more rewarded and more rewarded. Within even a karmic cycle, you can be rewarded. Okay, all right. But also, if you do a lot of evil and wicked, it could be so bad that your energy bank got full, and the universe had to release it before it's 7 years. All right, that's good. That's good to know. All right, thank you, Jehovah. Can you clear that for me? So, after that 7-year period, and then all that energy is cleansed out of the universe and dumped back down to the earth for repurposing, that's what you call it karma. You're getting your karma. That's what it's called, divine timing. Everything's on divine timing. So this is where we are on divine timing. Everything that you expected from the divine, you should be asking right now for the next 7 years. But also, you also assume that even your full justice for your matter may take the full 7 years. Is that correct, Jehovah? So being patient and allowing things to unfold the way he wants them to, for you to be fully fulfilled with your justice. Allow him to do so within this next 7 years. Okay? And if you didn't call judgment on it last year, don't expect to get justice this year or in these 7 years. Is that correct, Jehovah? He just can't do it. You didn't file the petition in time. Make sure you do. And pay attention during this time and the next 7 years. Okay? All right. Thank you, Jehovah. He keeps putting a jump in my arm. All right. You want to clear that, Jehovah? So, now, what you want to do. Oh, no, let's talk about. Okay, so, this is really what's important. And I'm just going to take like a little bit of a little detour on this one. On this page, early on, I wrote about one of my inventions. And it was a therapy to help heal narcissists. I'm going to set this out here a little bit. It was to help heal narcissism. Because I couldn't believe that if there was a disorder, that there was no cure. It just didn't make sense to me. And what I've recently learned, I kind of now know. It's determined not to have a cure, not like just like cancer. Narcissists don't want to be cured for what I'm about to share with you now. And they don't want you to know. Because also what I'm about to share with you is a remedy to what you need to do so that they don't be successful. And this is the reason why they don't want me around. They want to kill me. They don't want me speaking. They want to censor me. They want to shadow ban me for what I'm about to share with you. Remember, energy goes out on a current. And the universe dumps it back down. And you have to receive it on the same current that it was sent. Now, if a narcissist can't manifest because it doesn't have a vibration, it also can't receive karma. Because the only event that goes out, because the narcissist has no emotion about what they did to the woman or man or whatever they did, whatever event they caused, they have no emotion about it. So there's no current connecting them to the universe. But the impact of their event still goes out. And it doesn't come back to the woman like in a violent way. It gets collected in a community of energy, like non-assigned karma. And so when all that karma comes back, all the ones that don't have that was sent from a narcissist, and it can't come back to an IP address because it doesn't have an IP address to come back to, narcissists don't receive karma. That's why they can be so violent. That's why they can be so cruel. That's why they know they can't receive the karma. When all that energy gets accumulated and it's coming back to Earth, all the unassigned karma collectively joins and impacts Earth. Natural disasters, earthquakes, hurricanes, tornadoes. That's what happens. All that negative energy. The more narcissists doing witchcraft and voodoo makes it even worse. It's unassigned energy. Unless. The one thing that narcissists do have is they have emotions for themselves. Am I correct about that, Jehovah? When I said that the only emotion they have is for themselves? Thank you. You said yes. Now, since narcissists have emotion for themselves, the only way to make sure a narcissist receives the energy, the negative energy that they sent out or caused, is for you to call judgment within a karmic cycle. Am I correct, Jehovah? And then Jehovah can take that energy, because he knows what he made. He can assign that energy himself in the Universal courts. Is that right, Jehovah? Yes! Yes. But if you didn't call judgment on it, he can't just take it upon himself and assign it. Am I correct, Jehovah? Thank you. Yay! That was intense. That was some really good information because that can make sure that making sure that you, if you have an injustice, understanding the universal law, just know that if all you rules that you gotta go through here on earth, you can't just, hey, I have a problem and he did me injustice. That doesn't get you justice. You got to go to the courthouse. You got to get a lawyer. Your angels could be your lawyer, and they can go making a petition and sign that petition for you in the universal courts. So I mean, having your angels is a good relationship with them. It helps what you don't know, just like hiring a lawyer. You don't know all the aspects of law, so you have a lawyer that goes in and do all the things that they know, and your angels could be your lawyer. Get it? So you got a legal team in the heavens. Would that be a good analogy for the angels, Jehovah, that I made? Awesome. Thank you, Jehovah. And then who you cry out to is also important because I see Jehovah. We're going to stop. Jehovah is there serving in the courts. He put Jesus as the king, correct? Over his kingdom. He's running the kingdom right now, right? And Archangel Michael is the commander-in-chief of his military force. Is that correct, Jehovah? Is that correct? Said yes. So, our petitions being made to Jesus, to Archangel Michael, has that potential for things to be more successful during this time of the year. You have 7 years to get your petitions heard and tell them things that you know you call judgment on. Foul. Nope. You walked away. That's a way of showing judgment, that you separated yourself. You don't have to say the actual words, but your actions show that you were not in approval of it because you separated yourself and you didn't stay on the same course of that. But anything you tolerated in your life, you're going to keep on having in your life. And so you got to make sure that you call judgment or you actually show judgment, that you separate yourself and say, that's not my part of my story. So that's one way to do it. Am I correct with that, Jehovah? He said yes. And we're starting to get a little bit of demonic interference here. And we're going to go ahead and cut this one down off. But just know, activate Archangel Michael to go seek out all your justice and bring them to Jehovah for a ruling. And thank you, Jesus, for all of your help.